Hello folks and welcome back to the Vertigo Tea Party and let's play the Elder Scrolls Online. Today's episode is brought to you by Travesty. Thank you very much Travesty for your continued support on Patreon. I very much appreciate it. So let's go talk to what's her face here in Alderun. Oh, look at those beautiful quests everywhere. We're just gonna keep skipping them. Alderun, hey. Now we just gotta find her. You guys best chill out. Don't even think about attacking.
Outlander, quickly! This way!
I'm already here.
I've been thinking about my brother's claim that he's the Nerevarine since we last spoke. No matter how I try, the word tastes false on my tongue. And now I fear he's about to convince the wise woman that his quest for power will benefit the tribes. My brother is respected and revered. He has allies in all of the tribes. Not to mention his personal Red Exiles. We have to proceed with caution. Respect the Ashlander customs and traditions. Anything else will lead to violence and bloodshed. We talked to my brother. Tried to convince him this isn't the way. Barring that, we make sure the wise woman doesn't get drawn into his madness. Whatever Chodola says or does, don't attack him. We don't need a war between the houses and the Ashlanders.
I have a feeling this is not going to go as planned. Maybe this is part of whoever is orchestrating this. They want to get this war going.
Wise woman. I was hoping she'd be here.
You're too late, dear sister. Despite your protestations, the wise woman has gone to the cave of the incarnate to confirm my claim.
Brother, do you really want to pursue this dangerous course?
There was a time when you gave me your unconditional support, Seren. I miss those days.
Yeah, your brother's kind of a twat.
My brother Chodola's about to do something foolish and dangerous. But by dusk and dawn, Azura put you and I on the same path for a purpose. I just hope we have enough time. He's about to claim the title of the Nerevarine and try to unite the Ashlander tribes gathered here. He already convinced the Red Exiles to support him. He's using them to intimidate the other tribes. If he persuaded the Wise Woman to his cause. Wise Woman Dovrasi, the most respected counselor and spirit guide this side of Red Mountain. She went to the Cavern of the Incarnate to meditate on Chodola's claim. If she confirms my brother's assertion, the tribes will follow wherever he leads.
I have a feeling she's not being convinced by her own will necessarily.
Agreed. But I dare not leave Chodola alone with the tribes. I feel the hand of Azura in all this. Go to the Cavern of the Incarnate and talk to the Wise Woman. I'll stay here and try to keep things under control until you return. The cavern's to the northeast of Aldrin, on the other side of the mountain. Hopefully, the rumbling and lava won't slow you down too much. Get to the cavern and talk to the Wise Woman. If she accepts Chodola's claim about the Nerevarine. My brother isn't the first to believe he's Nerevar returned. All of the previous failed incarnates rest within the cavern. A statue of Azura watches over them as they await the arrival of the true Nerevarine. Azura proclaimed that someday, Indorel Nerevar, a hero from our ancient past, would return to unite the Dark Elves and right the wrongs of Nirn. We call the returned incarnate the Nerevarine. My brother Chodola believes that he's Nerevar reborn. When Chodola became a Gulakan, a champion of our people, I supported him. When he stepped forward as Ashkan, leader of our tribe, I was at his side. But this new claim, it comes with strange powers and talk of war. I can't support those things.
So again, Azara, there's some bullshit with Azara. There's definitely some bullshit shenanigans with her. She's doing something, because again, she kind of gave us that supposed warning.
She won't refuse my claim. Just in case, make sure the Red Exiles are ready.
Your word is law, Nerevarine.
He hasn't even been, like, sworn in yet. You guys are like, I can't wait to do everything you tell me to do. Holy shitballs. Wow, that's really far away. Well, we'll better get going then. I wonder if we can actually cut through? Probably not. I don't really know if it's a great idea to cut through a volcano. A huge volcano at that. Alright, well, we'll go around, which is fine. There's nothing wrong. Everything's fine. Lava, no problem. Lizards are immune to lava. I think that's the way this works. But yeah, there's definitely some bullshit with Azara. Like, there's no way, like... She's gotta be, like, if they follow her and worship her and all this shit, like, she has to know what's up. I'm going the wrong way. I think. I can't really... Oh, okay, so I can't really go that way. I kind of have to go around. Yeah, we'll go north here. Alright, cool. I think. This is where a mini-map would be great. Developers. Just throwing it out there, but it's not in Oblivion in Skyrim. Shut up. Doesn't matter. It's not of Oblivion or Skyrim. Anyway. Yeah, there's some... She's got some bullshit going on. Because, like, they emphasize early on that her and the tribunal, or at the very least, Vivek, don't get along. Right. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they said something along those lines. Or was it her and Sotha Sin or whatever that don't get along? Regardless, her and somebody in the tribunal don't get along all that well. I'm wondering if she didn't, like, if it's true that she doesn't like Sotha Sil, maybe she was like, oh, hey, like, go get this staff and go, like, fuck with Sotha Sil, drain his power. And the person, like, did that, like, grabbed the staff and either drained his power or did something with him and was like, hey, I can do this with Vivek too. And then Azara was like, oh, wait, no. Like, don't do that. And he's like, no, I think I'm gonna do that. So now she's kind of like, oh, shit, guys. For some strange reason, like, he found out you could do this shit. There's some trouble brewing. And, like, turns out that, you know, she's part of the fucking problem in the first place. Don't be icing me, bitch. I'm the one ice mage. Get dunked on. Oh, you're still alive. Oh. Frozen. Because my heart's not open. How are you still alive? Come on, pets, do more damage. Well, we would do more damage if you'd use your abilities. Hey, piss off. How about that? I'm interested. The story I'm actually quite interested in already. Like, I'm very curious to see where this is gonna go. Quite curious. So kudos, ZeniMax Online. I want to see what's gonna happen here. I want to find out, like, and I want to find out where this cult is involved. And the Daedra as well. Like, there's Daedra, and we haven't figured out how they factor in, but we know they're involved somehow. I'm gonna imagine the cult and Daedra go hand in hand pretty well. I was just trying to see if there's a way to get around there. I don't see one. Motherfuckers. Get his ass. Keep hitting the wrong damn button too, but I'm trying to use that. Keep hitting the tilde. Oh, it's one of the wardens, the new class. But yeah, again, the mission or the missions, the story, etc., already has me kind of guess what's going on, so that's always a good sign. But yeah, I'm really digging it so far. I'm actually interested in finding out where this is gonna go. I wasn't quite as interested in the main story quest with Molag Bal and all that, and I think the Molag Bal stuff, if I had was more familiar with Elder Scrolls lore, that might have been something that, you know, I got more interested in because of that, but I don't. So, oh, I also found that moonlet they keep talking about. I thought they were just being smartasses and talking about the moon as a moonlet, but then I was like, well, that doesn't make sense. Like, why has he gotta keep it from falling on just this place? Like, if it's the moon. So there's like this just rock hanging over Vivek City, which is a bit weird. Petrifly nest. I gotta kill this, whatever this is. Oh shit. Ah! Bugs! Who'd have thought that a nest of bugs would actually summon bugs to protect it? Completely unexpected. Okay, I just wanted to fight whatever that was and see what it involved. We're not too much further. Oh, we're losing a buff of some kind. I don't know what that was. Oh, we lost our food buff. Need to try to remember to use that. Actually, you know what? Can we eat while we're riding? Yes, we can. Nice. I think they did actually add a buff window somewhere. I might have it, like it might be disabled because I'm using some other mods. Some other mod to show the buffs. I don't know. It also had a quest, like there's a quest tracker on one of the mods I had. I ended up turning it off. Petrifly Hive Golem? What? Wait, so this is a golem made out of a Petrifly Hive? If so, that's fucking weird. Cannot root. Damn it, I keep, why do I hit tilde? That doesn't make any sense. Stupid ass, stop. You big dumbass. I think I'm gonna blame the keyboard. I have a different keyboard. I thought my pet died for a second there. That'd have been disgraceful. I do like this setup we have though, the spells and whatnot. I feel like we're active enough, because that was one of my problems with some of these other summoning heavy builds, is I feel like, wait, what did we get a point? Oh, thief, there. I feel like when you typically go like a thief heavy build. Wait, what? Oh, it was what the hell's wrong with my brain? Guys, help me focus, please. Because obviously I need the help. But, forgot what I was saying. Who cares though? We're almost to the quest. I'd really like to find a way shrine type thing though. So if and when we need to make a run back, it's not a big deal. You like how I'm avoiding all these resources that calling my name? It's very difficult. I want you to know. Hey, merchant. You're in a weird place to be selling shit. Oh my god, your arms are missing. It's a ghost. Sell some of the junk. I still don't I hate how the junk doesn't auto put stuff that's obviously junk in there. That's kind of lame. Like this Daedra husks. There's literally nothing to do with these. Gnawed bones. And it even says, sell this to a vendor. Like, put that in junk. Like, and I've marked stuff as junk, but it doesn't, like, remember it. Nothing I've ever marked as junk has ever stayed that, like, ever actually stayed that way. I don't know, like, it'll move it there initially, but after that, like, it's not there. I don't really understand how that works.
Telvanni, the greatest of the great houses.
I do love the dark elves all talking about houses and shit. Like the great houses and stuff. That definitely gives me flashbacks to playing Underdark stuff. D&D and all that. Underdark is so awesome. Elemental Blockade. Level 2. Nice. Dwarven Centurion. Ah, there's a waypoint. Nice. I imagine there's going to be one close to the quest thing. Sorry, I had to sneeze. I thought about muting, but I'm like, you know what? After what happened before in the last video, where I did 40 minutes of unrecorded, I was like, I'm just waiting for me to hit mute and then press it again, thinking I turned mute off, but it's still muted, so having the rest not be, or basically all be muted would be very anger-inducing in me. So let's not do that, shall we? I think we shan't. How close? We are pretty darn close. It didn't take us that long to get here. There's a delve over here. Nope, just ignore it. Oh god, I need to grab it. No, just focus. By the way, I'll consider this shameless self-promotion. Albion Online. I think that's what it's called. I've put in to get access to that game.
My shield, you foul creatures.
Oh, he best not be talking to me, sweetheart. Oh, yeah.
Thank you for aiding me, but I sense you came for a different purpose.
Uh-huh, see?
Inside the cavern.
Daedra attacking her. See, this guy's working with the Daedra. And I think they said Azara was a Daedric princess or prince or whatever. But anyway, yeah, Albion Online, I put in to get early access to that game. So if you're interested in MMOs, check out, keep an eye on the channel, see if I got some of those videos. Even though I'm far more interested in the crafting, it's one of those MMOs where you can do nothing but crafting if you want, which, like, oh, I love that idea. So I don't know how interesting the videos may be, but I might do streams as well. It might lend itself more to streams.
Another way. No, my lady, of course not. I'll do as you ask. Come here, Outlander. We must talk.
She's like, come here, oh, be right here.
It feels strange to talk to an Outlander in such a sacred place, but the Queen of the Night Sky insists. I need to render judgment on an important claim, and she says you can help me reach the correct decision. Words of truth from the mouth of an Outlander. Remarkable.
Racist?
The Red Exiles and a few others believe that Chodola is the Nerevarine. He's convinced them, but not me. I came here to consider my options. I fear a bloodbath if I oppose his claim. Perhaps, but I must remain impartial. If someone else reveals the flaws in Chodola's claims by comparing him to the failed incarnates, that might do the trick. We thought the incarnates were possessed by the spirit of Nerevar, but each had a critical flaw that made them destined to fail to fulfill the prophecy. Their spirits reside here. Yes, you should speak to the incarnates. I see Azura's wisdom now. Take this pouch of blessed grave dust. Sprinkle a pinch upon the bones of the incarnates to call forth their spirits. Return to Aldrin after you have learned all you can. Perhaps we can curb Chodola's ambitions before they lead us to war. We need knowledge to defeat Chodola, Outlander. Listen well to what the failed incarnates have to say.
They're like, hey, look, can you just call us incarnates? Because continuously calling failed kind of rubs the salt in the wounds. We've been here for hundreds of years. It's getting a little old. Come to mock me again for being a failure, have you? Yes, yes I have.
Remains a promise unfulfilled, and I am as guilty of prideful posturing as every other failed incarnate that occupies this hall. Ask your question and let's be done with this, Outlander. The Nerevarine must listen as well as proclaim. I refuse to accept wise counsel, which led to the doom of my tribe and the end of my quest to embody the spirit of Nerevar. I take my scroll and remind the wise woman that wisdom ignored is ignorance.
I don't know if that's fully correct. Oh, hello. Mind if I just grab this? Don't mind me. Hey, how you doing?
Once I was the hope of my people, but then my claim was proven false. Now I wait, and I hope for the Nerevarines' return. State your question, Outlander, and I shall do as Azora urges. To fulfill the prophecy, I followed a path of blood and war. In the end, my path became a road that led nowhere, and I was cast down from my lofty spot. Take my scroll, and help the wise woman understand the futility of a senseless war.
Why couldn't she do this? Like, shouldn't this be kind of in her wheelhouse of things to do? Like, I don't feel like she was like, oh, well, we can't allow, you know, interference and whatnot. Or she can't be allowed to interfere. I was like, this is not really interfering. This is kind of using the knowledge and wisdom of her goddess, right? So how would that be? I don't quite understand that. I'll take the shield. You don't need it. You're dead already. The shield obviously not going to do you any good.
We are the failed incarnates, the Ashlanders who proudly proclaim themselves to be the Nerevarine. but were found wanting. The Lady of Dawn and Dusk urged us to cooperate. So ask your question, Outlander. Take my scroll and help the wise woman see the lie of unbridled power. I thought myself the reborn Nerevar, for I was the strongest, most powerful warrior in all the land. But power alone won't save my people. In the end, it couldn't even save me.
Mortal, let us speak.
Hey, it's that naked lady again. What are you doing around here? Jenny St. George at Holly Pop? Huh? Put some clothes on, lady. Maybe she's a barbarian. She's role-playing a kung fu bar. Oh, she's a warden. Oh, it's with glowy-eyed bear. Nice. All right, let's go. Oh, wait. Oh, the statue wants to talk to us. Sup? Hey, girl.
I foresaw your usefulness before you even set foot in Vardenfell. Now comes a test that will challenge your ability to separate truth from lies. You must convince the tribes that Chodola is not the Nerevarine. Doversee's wisdom outshines most other mortals. She recognizes the futility of Chodola's claim. If she rebuffs him, however, the tribes will turn on each other, and blood will flow. The staff, Sunra, it makes Chodola confident, reckless. Your instincts serve you well. Chodola's path took a dark turn. However, my sight clouds when I look too closely. Sothasil built Sunra, but he did not create it with this vile purpose in mind. You must act on my behalf and Vivec's. Then go, return to Aldrun and help the wise woman reveal the falsehood of Chodola's claim. And let Saren assist you. She is my champion and a trusted friend of all Ashlanders. Use what the Incarnate shared with you. Their failures point the way toward Chodola's downfall, but beware Chodola's power. He may not be the Nerevarine, but some greater agency has lent strength to his conviction.
Yeah, I'm wondering this same thing. Why don't you just simply reveal the truth to the Ashlanders?
Due to an ancient pact, I am not permitted to interfere in the affairs of Nirn. Even this casual discussion pushes the boundaries of that agreement. Instead, I must work through trusted agents, such as yourself and Saren.
This is another very good question. Why are you helping Vivec? I thought you and the Tribunal were enemies.
Helping that arrogant imposter? Whatever gave you the idea that I was helping that murderer? Vardenfell must stand. Everything I do in this regard serves that single goal. Best that you remember that, mortal.
I feel like that's an important note. Especially since she said, best you remember that mortal. The thing about everything she does it for Vardenfall. So maybe she didn't orchestrate this? See, and that's another problem, is I don't understand the difference between, like, the Daedra and, like, their Tribunal. Like, so... they're obviously different, and the Daedra aren't necessarily all evil, but a lot of them, like, are pushing it. Like, I don't really understand all that dynamic. And where's this thing? Okay, straight up north. Straight north. But yeah, I don't quite understand that, so I don't understand the... I guess the back and forth there and what the motivations for them might be. But yeah, I mean, Daedra have got to be involved in this in some way. Just got to figure out how. I mean, obviously, I think they've somehow corrupted this dude and caused him to be causing problems and draining Vivec. I would think. I just kind of in my own head. Again, I don't know if we have enough information to figure out, like, who's behind it all, who done it. Not that I'm great at figuring that stuff out anyway. Sometimes when they're blatantly telling you.
You've returned.
Uh-oh, what's happened?
The wise woman returned from the cavern of the Incarnate and went right into Scar to meet with the tribes. Chodal is in there too, about to be named the Nerevarine. Tell me you came back with something to stop my brother's rise to power. Of course. Use the tales of the failed Incarnates to counter Chodal's arguments. That's brilliant. Well, except for one problem. An Outlander has no status in the Council. The Ashlanders won't listen to a word you say. Someone else has to present the arguments. Someone they trust. I suppose that means I have to challenge my brother. With your help, of course.
Yeah, I want to let her do it, but both of these, I'm not quite sure on. This like basically cancels out this. How can I help if I can't talk? That doesn't really matter. But he says, all right, let's go dispute. So I'm guessing that means that she's going to go basically agreeing. And Azara said to let Saren do it. So I want her to do it. So I guess in this case, what does it mean to have to challenge your brother with your help? Yeah, okay.
Meet me inside.
I wish it was a little bit more clear. Like, okay, I'll let you do the talking or something like that. But I'm pretty sure that's the right option. I'll be kind of pissed if I knew what I wanted to pick, but I wasn't quite clear in the wording. But I think we got the right one. Pretty sure. What could go wrong? Just the wiping out of the entire Dunmers and a giant war between the two factions. No big deal.
Must we continue this farce?
Put your weapon away.
It's obvious that I'm the
Someone has
Nerevarine.
stepped forward to challenge your claim,
Saren,
Chodala.
I'm
Damn it.
disappointed in you, dear sister.
Enough. I shall hear your arguments and render my decision.
Even the Outlander can see that I'm the most powerful Ashkan. My strength alone proves that I am the Nerevarine.
Chodala puts forth his great strength as proof of his claim. Give me the scroll that discounts such a trait for the Nerevarine.
Oh, god damn it. I don't remember who's who. Hold on. Can I read them, please? Okay, thank Christ. I was gonna be super pissed. Like, I would have actually loaded up my videos. My sad tale teaches that one who refuses wise counsel can never be the Nerevarine. The Nerevarine must listen as well as proclaim, refuse to accept wise counsel. And the wise women, which led to the doom of my tribe. I thought I knew best, but I knew nothing. Jon Snow. That's... Oh, god damn it. Who is that? Ah, no, this is Unbridled Power. Damn it, don't exit all the way. Oh, because it keeps fucking changing them. So wait. Sorry, I'm writing this down because I don't want to fuck this up. I actually care about the story enough to not want to fuck this up. A Jury Scroll. My ascension and fall both stem from my love of senseless war, which proved to be my undoing. I was never fit to become Nerevarine. I followed a path of blood and war. Okay, that's the war one. Good God, what is it good for? Denot. Denot. I said to the who refuse wise counsel. That's the wisdom one. I'm glad this is not like timed or something like that would piss me off. I wonder why they change orders when you read them. That's really weird. Ranso or something? Unbridled Power. What was his name? I want to make sure I got it right. Ranso. Yeah. Oh, Ranso. I actually did have it right. So Ranso is the power. First you get the power.
Puts forth his great strength as proof of his claim. Give me the scroll that discounts such a trait for the Nerevarine.
Ranso, power.
Yes, that's a sound argument.
Wonder what happens if you screw this up. Oh, he actually shows up.
And as an Ashkan, I was the most powerful of my age. But for all my strength, I failed my people. don't follow.
The faithless houses dare to threaten our land, but we shall meet them in battle, and I will lead us to victory.
Aduri.
This is more nerve-wracking than I anticipated. Which scroll do you recommend to counter this argument?
Aduri War, okay.
That makes sense. Incarnate, appear!
I thought the path to the Nerevarine was a path of blood and battle, but my love of war was my undoing. War
These
is
failed
not
incarnates
the way.
prove nothing. I need no counsel but my own, as befits my status as the Nerevarine.
The wisdom, which is the last one anyway.
I think it's working. One more strong assertion, and that should do it. Of course. Let's see what happens. Incarnate, appear!
By the way, how is this me not doing it, by the way?
The wise women and the Ashkans. I thought I knew best, but I knew nothing.
Jon Snow.
That is not the way of the Nerevarine.
Oh, snap! Fucking get dunked on! Get dunked on!
Their arguments have merit.
You and your missing arm.
Chodala, we deny your claim. You
This
are
Look how the
Oh!
staff protects me. I am the Nerevarine. Red exiles, slay the unbelievers.
Yeah, about that slaying of the unbeliever shit. That's not gonna go well for you. Not gonna go well. Just saying. Not well at all. Oh, hey. I was like, defeat them. I already done. I can't defeat them any harder, sir. Root that ass. Ooh, regen can be morphed now. Sweet. Oh, you want some of this shit, bitch? Let's go ahead and buff ourselves up here. Let's put the dot on her too, because I keep forgetting that. Oh shit. Pet, no! No, you dirty cow. Gonna have to manage my mana a little bit better here, I think. Oh shit. Wait, come on. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey, heal, please. Get fucking dunked on. Ow! Not me, you dunked on. Get fucking dotted. Heavy attack. Heavy attack. Boom. Oh, that was the champion. Guzgoskin Zon Von Weird Name. Bet you assumed it was a guy. You sexist bastards. I didn't assume it was a thing, like with a name like that. Alright, anything interesting in here that we can take? Anything at all? Also, how much of a Neververine is he if he runs away like a little bitch? Like, you guys are gonna, like, protect him when he runs away? And his whole argument was, I don't need the counsel of these people, or they're okay. I have this super powerful weapon that makes me invulnerable. I'm gonna run away like a little bitch now, by the way, unrelated to my previous claims of this weapon making me invincible. Like, I mean, I'd be scratching my head a little bit. I mean, I understand they're cultists. Cultists aren't really famous for critical thinking and stuff, but I don't know, maybe that's another argument we could throw it. Put that scroll on the fire. See what the wise Vertigo Tea Party says. Uh-oh. Oh, no, everything's fine.
And get my healer's sack. Now.
Since I came out, the healer sack. Yeah, well, your brother's about to become a corpse, so you're probably gonna like that even. Oh, shit.
Mortal, I would have words with you.
Yeah. I can't. There you go. I needed the arrow over your head, ma'am.
Chodala has been revealed as a failed Nerevarine, but that hasn't dissuaded him from his reckless course of action. As long as he wields the staff, he shall be unstoppable. Time is against you, mortal. Even now, Vivek, that pompous usurper, grows increasingly weaker. As much as I deplore him, Vivek cannot fall to Chodala's vile magic. There's another power at work here. One I can't quite put my finger on. Return to Vivek City. Do what you can to aid Vivek. And pay heed to my faithful vessel, Saren. I name her Champion of the Moon and Star. She will play a pivotal role in ending her brother's march toward godhood, if she survives.
That was exhilarating.
That's what she said.
That was glorious. Lady Azura's presence filled me with such wonder. She actually spoke through me. I heard everything she said, and I felt her sense of urgency. You need to return to Vivek City immediately. And help you I shall. Return to Vivek City, while I track down my brother and his damnable staff. With the Ashlanders against him, he won't have many options. After I locate him, I'll meet you, and we can find a way to break through Chodala's defenses.
Kick his ass? Would that work or not, or?
Disturbing an Ashlander at prayer is unwise, Outlander.
Okay, Blindy. I want to see what the wise woman says, and then we're gonna head out.
The true Ashlanders reject Chodala's claim, but he still commands the loyalty of the Red Exiles. He won't find shelter here. There are many places to hide in the wilds of Vardenfell, however. May Azura walk with you, Outlander.
Yeah, I doubt she's gonna do that. She's gonna hang out wherever gods and semi-gods and whatever the hell it is she is hangs out, and just kind of watch me do this thing for her. Well, sorta for her. Indirectly for her. Alright, let's go turn this in and then we'll wrap it up. See what's going on back in Vivek City. See if things have gotten any worse. Yeah, see that big rock? Oh, well, where is it? The moonlet, as they call it. There it is. Why don't you just move the damn thing? If you can hold it up, like, stop doing these pissant miracles for people every day. Like, I sure hope my favorite sports team wins the Super Bowl. It's like, okay, maybe don't do that, and maybe move the giant rock that's hovering over the city somewhere else. I don't know. I mean, what would I know? I am just a mere mortal.
Particularly active today.
The sky is very pretty today.
As a god weakens, so too does his city suffer. I know my people grow fearful. Even the Archcanon is distressed. But the energy that remains to me holds the moonlit in the sky, at least for now. So what news does my eyes and ears bring to me? How this upstart Ashlander learned to attune Sothasil's tool confounds my understanding. And he dares use my power? Still, your help is appreciated. Every strike and parry takes us one step closer to ending this threat and restoring my vitality.
Due to Lord Vivek's condition, it falls upon us to find a solution.
Oh, nice achievements. Got an item to... What's kind of weird is, like, look at these pants. Like, the armor is actually worse than the lower level pants. It doesn't have Magicka on it either, which I guess we could actually swap out Magicka. I do like that the Mundus Stone. Apparently, from what I was reading, the Divines buff for enchantment or whatever the hell it's called. Well, it's not an enchantment because there's. I think it's a trait. Okay, so the Divine thing's a trait, and the plus health is an enchantment. But my understanding is that the Mundus Stone the Mundus Stone effect is really good. I also changed my sign to the Thief. I don't think I mentioned that before, but the Thief gives you extra crit, and apparently for a sorcerer that's really important. So I wonder. Yes, it's a heavy item, but I mean our current pants are heavy anyway. Which I'm sure there's a joke there, but part of the warrior poet set. Oh, god damn it. That makes me not want to wear it, but itself. We could enhance it. Strong glyph of Magicka. Man, we don't have very good Magicka glyphs, but whatevs. It gives us more critical, which is nice, I guess. But, alright. Cool. But, yeah, anyway, we're going to wrap it up there. I gotta say, again, I'm really enjoying these quests so far. Like, I'm genuinely curious about what's going on, and like, I'm stopping for the night, because it's like 1:30 in the morning, and I still have to do the editing stuff to try to get these up tomorrow for you guys to watch. But, I know, it's a rough life recording video games. But my point is, like, I want to keep playing. Like, I don't want to stop playing. I want to keep playing because I just want to find out what's going to happen to the story. Like, I'm actually honestly interested. So hopefully you guys are too. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this. I know earlier I said that the plan was to like stick with the main story quests for like 5 or 6 videos and then maybe switch over to side quests. Honestly, again, right now I'm so interested in seeing where this is going to go that I kind of just want to keep doing it. So that'll be the plan going forward. I'm probably going to stick with the main story quest until I find like, okay, I kind of want a little bit break from doing the same quest line and do some other stuff. But yeah, I'm really enjoying this so far. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Thanks again to Travesty for your support on Patreon. Very much appreciate it. Again, leave comments, let me know what you're thinking of this series, and like the video if you did like it, because that does help me out a lot. And I'll see you next time.